Alright, today's topic, why I stopped caring so much about the future, and maybe you should too. And when I say stop caring, I don't mean become lazy or don't plan anything. Instead, I mean stop obsessing this perfect imaginary future version of your life. I honestly think this is a huge problem in the modern world, especially for people our age. I mean, it's been forever for young people, but I think now it's just even more relatable because of this early success trend on social media, where you literally have to become the best version of yourself and reach by mid-20s. And I can only talk from my experience, but maybe something here will put it all for you as well. So why do we think about the future so much? And more like, why is it kind of bad for you to some extent? And how do you fix it? So let's start with me. I can for sure say I was a true dreamer about my future, and where I would always look for many years ahead and where I thought my life would be. And the thing is, dreaming itself sometimes isn't bad, but I took it too far, and that's a big L for me since I probably missed so many good experiences over the years because I wasn't actually present. I was living in this imagination of a perfect future instead of living in my real life. And I think it started when I was like around 14 or so, around that age. And I mean, I still enjoyed my teenage years. I have a lot of cool memories, but that's when I started imagining how insane my life would be in the future. I thought by the 25 I would have everything figured out. I would be successful, financially stable, confident. Well, I am 25 now, and you think how much of that was actually true. Well, something of that was true because I actually was all in professional sport that brought me some opportunities, but it wasn't even close to my imagination, right? And so it's funny looking back at how naive I was, but at the same time, I think it's pretty often in our age, right? And so I really thought there is this magical age where suddenly everything clicks and life becomes perfect. Well, it doesn't work like that, as you figured, right? And so fast forward, living in the future instead of the present, as I got older, those imaginary thoughts got only stronger. I kept fantasizing about how successful I would be, what my life would look like, how people would see me. And slowly, without realizing it, I lost the sense of the present moment. I was physically here, but mentally, I was always 5 years ahead, deep down, like in better life picture, I would say. And that's dangerous, bro. Because the only place where life actually happens is now. And you can only feel real emotions and real peace when you're present. Because there is no peace in mind if you are in the past or future. There were times when I was actually in the moment, like doing fun stuff with my friends or training hard with the purpose to achieve bigger results in athletics and competing. Like I actually was a swimmer and I went to a Division 1 college, I graduated, and I even landed a corporate job later on. So it's not like I achieved nothing, but even during good moments, my brain would go back to fantasizing about some even better future version of myself. And looking at it now, most of those fantasies never even happened. So I basically wasted energy living in a future that didn't exist, even that I was achieving to some extent some big milestones, at least for myself. But still being present wasn't there yet. And there is a quote that really matches this. We suffer more in imagination than in reality. Overthinking the future creates unnecessary suffering. Action and presence reduce it. Nothing diminishes anxiety faster than action. And it's a good one, and I really like it. So the trap we don't notice is when you live too much in the future, you actually move farther away from the future you want. Like it's kind of counterintuitive at first glance, I would say. Because you are not taking action in the present, you're just imagining it. You're imagining results of these actions without fucking actions. You got the point, right? And the stupidest thing that our brain does is imagination feels productive, bro. Like it feels like progress, but it's really not. It's like watching inspirational videos and feeling inspired, but never actually doing the work. And the more you stay stuck in this mindset, the more life just pass by, which kind of sucks. I mean, there is nothing more to say. And again, everybody is different, but the concept is the same. It can affect everyone to a different extent. And so you blink and you are 25 and you are still figuring it out. And that's where I am right now. 25 years old, still figuring things out. And honestly, I mean, that's okay. And another quote that fits this perfectly is, the future depends on what you do today. It's not about dreaming big, it's about daily habits stacking up. It sounds simple, almost too simple, but it's true. Your current life is just the collection of the actions you took in the past. Pretty much that's it. They are either good or bad, but it's all combined within every decision you made, every habit you had, and now we can for sure add how much time you spent on phone as well. I mean, it all stacked up. And now you're here with whatever it is. So if you don't like where you are, the only thing you can control is what you do today, right? Simple as that. Not what you imagine for 2030. Today, what actually matters. So what helped me reduce this constant future obsession? Honestly, it's one thing. Like, there is many, but I would stick to this one. Having developed awareness for my current actions. That's it. No crazy hack, bro. No deep spiritual awakening. I mean, it's bullshit. It's simple but unsexy solution for dream maxing. Just awareness, bro. I do think, especially now, like our generation has the biggest potential to develop awareness than before, because like we as humans never had so many distractions as we have today, which is kind of messed up. But at the same time, I think we have a better chance to be in control of that because we grew up with phones, right? And our parents didn't. And well, you see now they are even more addicted to this tiny screen than you are, most likely. But that's a topic for another video. Anyway, so awareness, which is instead of dreaming and wondering, when will my life be perfect? I rather look at myself in a way, what am I doing throughout the day that brings me a big L and makes me a gooner? Even small things. For everyone, it's individual. For me, it was awareness. Because when you focus on today, on present, something interesting happens. You feel calmer and you feel more in control. And ironically, your future actually starts improving without you noticing, as it should be. Because taking control of present is the key for control overall. And so my final thoughts is, I'm not saying don't have a goals. How big goals? Dream big, bro. But don't live there, don't procrastinate. Use the future as direction, not as an escape. Because if you constantly escape into imagination, you'll wake up one day and realize you never actually lived your real life. And trust me, real life, even messy or uncertain life, is way better than a perfect imaginary one. If you are 18 or 25 watching this feeling pressured to have everything figured out, you don't need to. Just take awareness for today. Stock up good days, be present, and let the future build itself.